How y'all doing today? I myself am doing well. I'm down here at the mill because I am going to do an honest review on what I think of this machine since I purchased it. Before we get started, and before I talk about how it cuts, I just want to mention I do not have the best setup, as you can see, for this machine. I just wanted to get it built, and then I wanted to eventually build its own cover, its own little shed. But, you know, things got in the way, and so here we are. It has some big plans coming soon, so obviously this is not the final setup. I will make it a lot better, but let's get into the real review. As you can see, I have the Woodland Mills HM122. This is basically their entry-level machine. So this is, I believe, the smallest machine they offer for milling, but I do have the 9.5 horsepower instead of the 7. It cuts up to 22-inch diameter logs, and if you're doing live edge, it will cut to 20 inches. So, you know, it is good base, especially for trees like this, because not many of them do get too big. And on here right now, I can only do boards up to 10 feet and 4 inches. I do, however, have the extension. I just never set it up because I always knew I wanted to probably rearrange this. So, you know, it is what it is. You make plans and plans change. But yeah, I do have the extension. I also have winches that go on to haul the logs up on there. So yeah, as of right now, we can only do 10 feet 4 inches, but I believe it goes up to 16 feet and 9 inches. I may be wrong on the inches, but I know it's over 16 feet. One of the few things I should have thought about was getting the actual trailer built onto it, because when you look at these online, a lot of pictures will show them with trailer attachment. I didn't think I would need it, and now I do regret it. So if you guys are in the market for a sawmill and you are looking at the Woodland Mills HM122, please just take more time than I did and think about if you plan on moving it. If you found a spot and that's going to be its forever home, by all means, don't get the trailer attachment. But I think the versatility of it is worth the, you know, extra money. As we come up here, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the one thing I really dislike about this machine, and that is this. So this is what holds your logs in place up against your log stops there. I really don't like how freely it moves, because quite a few times it has dropped on me. No matter how tight I get it, if I push on it, it just doesn't matter. When that saw gets going and making boards, that thing has a bad habit of letting go. So I do want to think of a different way to get the logs to stay in place, but you know, that's going to take time to figure that out. Or maybe Woodland Mills does have an attachment I just haven't seen that would be more effective at holding logs in place. Overall, it is a beautiful machine. It does wonderful work for, you know, especially the circumstances where it's at, how it's unlevel. It hasn't failed me yet. It's been great. I've been editing this video as I'm making it, and I need to stop breathing through my mouth so much because that was painful. that wasn't pleasant to watch, but I'm sorry about it anyways. Another great thing about this machine is it is inexpensive for the return you get out of it. I think altogether I spent, I want to say, around $5,000, and you know, I've maybe put an hour of labor into it. The timer says 3.5 hours, but some of them cooler days I was letting it warm up for quite some time. But yeah, I've put 1.5 hours, 2 hours tops of labor onto it, and it'll help so much if you have like a little bit of acreage, you have woods of your own that you can log off, and just for general projects, like it I would say this is probably the biggest and best investment I have made into myself, and for hopefully my children, if they ever want to take it over, or my nephews or nieces, who knows. But yeah, the Sawmill, very inexpensive, and it's actually really easy to set up. Like the instructions were a little confusing at first, but you quickly grasp it. I've never been one that was great at putting things together using instructions. I am, just like most of us men, we don't like instructions. So yeah, it was confusing at first, but we got it done. It works fine. Some pieces I thought were missing, no, they were already in place. You just had to figure that out and look. So yeah, I really do love this machine. It's definitely the best investment I think anyone with a small acreage or a good supply of logs, I think that would be the best and most important piece of machinery you could get on the market. Besides maybe a tractor or something. But as you guys have seen, I move all my logs by hand, so tractor so far isn't needed, but definitely wanted. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a short video, but I figured I'd just give you an unbiased opinion on the Woodland Mills HM122. Yeah, hopefully y'all have a great day. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time.